Hello there, I am the MPD Gamer, thank you once again for joining me. Sadly, due to some minor technical difficulties with my software, I'm unable to actually provide for you exactly what I was intending, so I'm simply rejigging my schedule. This, for those of you who are unfamiliar, is Brutal Legend. Quite possibly one of the better, horribly bloody games, which has quite a decent soundtrack, it must be said. I hope that you all enjoy it as much as I do. And by all means, leave me your opinions. Just please, be gentlemanly about it.
Look,
much obliged.
Don't get me wrong, you're the best, okay? The greatest roadie in the biz. Everybody knows you can fix anything, build anything.
I have to say though,
well, so maybe
this little douchebag does rather get on my nerves.
Is all I'm saying. Sooner or later,
I don't understand, well, I do rather understand why he's included in the game. There's a nice little contrast, but it is truly disturbing and rather disgusting, I have to say. I have heard, though, that this game is one of the lesser known gems of the last generation of gaming. I honestly find quite surprising. I loved it from the moment it came out. And to be perfectly honest, I understand why. I'll admit I'm doing this partly as an attempt to promote it a little bit better. In my opinion, it's very much worth your while and expenses in investing in it.
Earlier, like the early 70s.
And it's full of the occasional little joke like that.
You not to climb on that, you stupid mother!
This is quite amusing. Within the game you're able to decide whether you want to hear every swear word. And, of course, why the bloody hell would I decide not to?
Fucking piece of shit!
You can later change it to distinct lack of swear words and every single cuss is bleeped. It does have its own humorous taste.
A good roadie knows his whole job is to make someone else.
But it's so much more satisfying to hear the vehement exclamations of
safe.
vocabulary.
Help someone else do what they were put here to do. A good roadie stays out of the spotlight.
And yet, he's going into the spotlight. Admittedly just a shadow, but
He's doing his job.
he's still going into the
You don't even
spotlight
know he's there.
in his attempt to save this moronic little prick.
Once in a while he might step on stage just to fix a problem, to set something right. But then before you even realize he was there, or what he did, he's gone.
And squish. Quite a bad way to go, I have to say. CGI blood is CGI. Obviously. And top ho. Now that is so metal. Here we are with another option. I don't understand why, in a game which in the UK is rated 15, you have the option of turning off the gore. It doesn't make sense. It's even included in the title. It's Brutal Legend. So why in the name of the almighty God would you want to turn off the blood? It makes no sense. So, obviously, keeping the blood turned off it only makes sense, and look at it. It's absolutely bloody marvelous. God won't save you now. Only the almighty God of Metal is true in this game. And that is how you do Screamer. With lots of engine roars, metal and fire. I must say, that is a rather beastly looking axe. You could do quite a bit of damage with that. At least, such is the intention, the plan, and the most great hope.
The day has finally come for us to serve our master.
Hey. Hey, I'm not your master.
No, you are not.
Obviously. I believe what is probably going through his mind is, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Rather appropriate, to be perfectly honest. Whee! And around I go. Up we come. Excalibur style. Rather. Choppy choppy. Chop chop, there's a good lad. Don't you touch my guitar, bitch.
Tune that thing.
And here is another rather beastly looking axe. Especially when one uses to shoot lightning bolts. It's quite satisfying, that, methinks.
Yes! Taste that! That's right! How you like the flavor?
Whee! And away he goes. Now, I believe this is the definition of the ultimate power chord.
Accept the mercy of Diviculus.
And they've all died. Rather good show, chap, I have to say. Nice decor. Does Jack the Ripper live there? I wonder.
Alright, nice try, lady. Or whatever you are. I'm supposed to think you're a nun, but I know you're really some kind of big ugly demon, so let's have it. Aha! I knew it! Big ugly demon.
Charmed, I'm sure. Another tire.
Weird way.
Well, each to one's own, Eddie. Each to one's own. Yes. Whilst one can have nice legs, it's not necessarily the best of things. It doesn't make up for... well, such incredibly... some other features are not exactly
Killing nuns is bad luck.
appetizing, although I will agree with him. The legs were quite nice. And now, up we pop.
Okay, alright. Well,
And we pray to our dark demon masters for the sake of being able to move this thing.
dear evil, messed up demon powers of darkness, and unimaginable evil. Please transport
Seems
me
to be a
on
little
this
bit
awesome corpse pile.
Stuck for
I am
words.
but a visitor in your strange world, which some would call hellish.
Rather
I have to
intriguing,
admit,
that.
It's kind of badass. Oh, lords of gross leather things. And S&M type wear. You know you guys really have style. That battle nun? She was hot. Sorry about killing her, but you're evil. By your good graces. Uh-oh.
Ah, I meant evil!
Yes,
Evil grace!
slightly problematic. If we're worshipping demon gods, having slain their nun is a bit of a bad idea. Oh. Freedom!
Oh man,
Oh,
don't tell me I've been slaying hot girls this whole time.
good day, my
Yes.
lady.
So you come for it as well.
No, but these guys jumped me and... Hang on. And it was just sitting there, so...
You handle it very naturally.
Yeah, that's kind of strange, isn't it? I've never...
And I'm sure you have touched an axe before.
Who are you?
Just not that kind.
We've got to get out of here before he arrives.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who wants to make a joke about the whole double team? I think I may be.
Wait,
My apologies.
before who arrives?
Emperor Diviculus.
Who?
Emperor Diviculus, where are you
Man, that
from?
was awesome. It's kind of hard to say. I kind of live on the road.
Be assured, you don't want to be here when he arrives.
What's the big deal?
You're slaughtering his personal guard, for one thing.
Oh, aha.
Goodbye.
All right, they're dead. So, what did you say your name was?
That's quite impressive.
We have to run.
I'll admit, a lot of the combat in Brutal Legend requires a certain level of button mashing, but you do get some pretty awesome combos later on. Well, that's quite entertaining, I have to
Follow
say.
me.
As the Americans would like to put it,
This
home run.
We have to get to the door before the... Too late.
Yeah, that's a lot of dudes.
Backup, I believe. Always troublesome.
What is this place?
The Temple of Ormagoden. It's a place of ancient power, but no one knows its true purpose.
Interesting decor, I will say. But it has a nice touch. Perhaps a bit of a fixer-upper, but I could work with it. Let's see what I can get over here. And up things become.
What have you done?
And this, children, is how you build a car. Just by finding random pieces of equipment all around the place, putting them together. No, wait, that's how you build a Lego. And things in Minecraft. Sorry, didn't mean to mislead you.
Is it a minecart?
I call it the Druid Plow.
I wonder why he calls it the Druid Plow.
What you do, you slam it into goo, hoo, hoo, hello. Looks like it's working already.
You have awakened the spirit of the beast himself.
I hope so.
How exactly would that have a full gas tank? It doesn't make sense. Well, that could just be me overthinking things. I tend to. And here we go!
Oh yeah! This is much better.
Quite an entertaining escape, I must say.
Before they shut the feeding area gates.
Feeding area? What are they feeding?
If we get there fast enough, you might not need to find out.
It's always quite nice to
Crazy legs.
They've called in
run
reinforcements.
things down in a vehicle in the game.
What? Maybe because we're badasses.
I'm quite a bad driver, I will say, but
Okay, I haven't mentioned it yet, but this place is nuts.
I do my best.
Yes, these are dark times. For
Blood
the
splatter.
land, but there are a few of us fighting.
Must say,
against
definitely
the
top
Czar.
hole.
Is that why you've come?
Avoid the
Join us
legs.
and fight for the liberation of humanity?
You know, I don't really know. Haven't really thought about it yet, but so far that's the best
And again.
explanation I've heard.
And out through the corpse mouth. Rather weirdly awesome metal corpse mouth. Intriguing.
Oh, come on! I'm fucking sick of you guys. All right.
I know that
Send
feeling.
these dudes, you get that gate open, okay? God, she's awesome.
Agreed.
That's enough out of you.
It's behind you.
Oh, sorry. Did you know those dudes?
Yummy. That looks appetizing.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Didn't have enough speed.
You like that, Miss Licky?
I did that though.
That ugly muscle in your mouth next time.
And that's why you don't go all tongue on your first date.
Oh, here she goes again. I can't believe you fell for that twice.
Just because something falls for something twice doesn't necessarily mean it will work a third time. Although,
Not again.
astounding how many people have fallen for my accents.
Bingo.
And all of my jokes.
Bah.
Exactly, kind of
Never
depressing.
French kiss again.
What's French kissing?
It's
French kissing is when one's mouth tastes of cheese, surrender, and a language which is apparently love. I don't understand.
that? I couldn't hear you. It's like you got
But then, I'm not
lisp
exactly
or something.
the world's most gifted
Here,
lover.
you foul and rotten worm. Come and fight
That's what my ex said about my penis.
Wet my blade on your
Hey, knock that off!
entrails. Come on, you.
And this is how you kill a giant, monstrous, disgusting worm.
Over here.
By chopping its foul, disgusting head off.
Decapitation! There. It is dead. And you.
Is it just me, or is that thing oozing just a
Hang
little
on.
bit too much?
I shall now teach you of French kissing.
It's incredibly wet. Practically dripping. Problematic, methinks.
Come on, my lady.
The bridge is collapsing right behind us.
Don't worry, we're way ahead of the... Ah, shit! The bridge is really collapsing!
Back to driving escapes.
Smooth sailing
going from here on out.
Watch out for that hole in the
Don't ever say something like that. You guarantee that you're going to have difficulties. Smooth sailing, it's all okay. We're safe. Sod's law dictates that you're not going to get that. Because Sod is a vengeful god.
See that? Man, those things are dumb.
He doesn't like people who make guaranteed statements.
So bossy. Hey, check out the moving cliffs.
Eyes on the road!
Uh-oh.
That is quite a cool clips. Almost missed that ramp.
Right side!
Thank you for the advice, Ophelia.
Okay, this is the last
Although, I always hate backseat drivers.
Put your hands up for this one, okay?
And out we go.
Wow!
That is how you impress a girl on
You
the
like
first
the
date.
car?
Yeah! Can't wait to show it to Lars.
Distance got blocked. Ouch.
Doviculus, they say it was the fire beast Ormogodon himself?
No. Far, far worse than me. It was Sikoria. I can smell her blood. The season of pain is upon us.
But why
That
has she
sounds
returned
lovely.
now? What does she want?
War. Finally.
He looks like an absolute delight.
We should keep moving.
We'll be safe in Bladehenge. Here, take this map.
What's in Bladehenge?
Bladehenge is the center of the human resistance movement.
Aha! Army headquarters, huh?
Well, right now the army is just Lars, his sister, and me.
What? Come on.
Lars is a great leader, truly inspirational.
Well, if you
But
say so.
we've had a few practical setbacks. An army needs food, shelter, transportation. So many details to manage.
Sounds like what you need is a roadie.
What's a roadie?
I would say one of the best things about League Legend is the fact that you can wander around and splatter all the wildlife
What's a
across the
foodie?
It's a drink.
across the background. It's incredible.
We only have beer. But you can have as many kegs as you want.
What an alcoholic. Well, I have to say, I think that's a good point to leave off. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been the MPD Gamer, and I hope to see you again this time next week. Goodbye.